Do you know how the orcs first came into being? They were elves once. Taken by the dark powers, tortured and mutilated. A ruined and terrible form of life, now perfected. One of the halflings carries something of great value. Bring them to me alive and unspoiled. Kill the others. Saruman.
The quest stands upon the edge of a knife. Stray but a little and it will fail, to the ruin of all.
Huh?
May these cloaks help shield you from unfriendly eyes.
And for you, Samwise Gamgee, elven rope made of heathline.
Thank you, my lady.
Farewell, Frodo Baggins. I give you the light of Erendir. May it be a light for you in dark places when all other lights go out.
Cross the lake at nightfall. Hide the boats and continue on foot. We approach Mordor from the north.
We should leave now.
No. Orcs patrol the eastern shore. We must wait for cover of darkness.
Where's Frodo?
None of us should wander alone. You least of all.
I know why you seek solitude. There are other ways, Frodo. Other paths that we might take.
I know what you would say, and it would seem like wisdom, but for the warning in my heart.
Warning? I ask only for the strength to defend my people. If you would but lend me the ring.
No.
Fool! It should be mine! Give it to me!
Hello everyone, and welcome to our LEGO Lord of the Rings Let's Play. Today we continue our journey with Amon Hen. So, as you can see, Boromir unfortunately is trying to take the One Ring from us, so we're obviously not going to be able to let him do that. However, we do need to kind of work our way through and kind of meet up with our companions, because obviously there's quite a bit of stuff going on right now. We don't really want to be surprised by the enemy, since they are looking for us. You know, we do have the One Ring, and we just can't let them have it. Alright, so I'm going to head back down real quick. I think we actually needed that rock that I found over here, and we'll use this in order to trick Boromir into going somewhere else. Alright, so we're going to move our way all the way up here. Obviously, we're going to try to fill up our bar as well while we're at it. Trying to pick up all these studs. It does look like, for the most part, we've just had some of the smaller ones. I'm hoping as the mission gets going that we'll be able to pick up some of the bigger ones and fill up our bar much faster. As of the moment, it's going to take us a little bit, but I think there's plenty of opportunity for us to fill it up, though. And also, this should be a really cool mission, considering that we're actually wearing the ring this time around. That was actually really close. It almost fell right on top of his head. I don't think he would have been a big fan of that. Plus, it probably would have really hurt. Make sure we go down here and pick up those other pieces. Don't really know the purpose of the leaves. I think they're more for just decoration, but they don't really seem to be doing anything to make much of a big difference, though. However, it does look like he is up there, though, and so there's something else that we need to do in order to get him away. I'm going to go back down here real quick and just make sure I didn't miss any bricks, but it does not appear to be the case. So maybe we sneak by over on this side, though. Maybe he just can't quite see us if we're just enough out of range. Alright, so I'm actually going to go check this real quick. It looks like we do have something hiding behind, obviously, so we'll definitely want to pick those up. Usually those are kind of more meant for later on in the game, but it's definitely not a bad thing to get them now while we can. Poor Boromir. All he wants to do is take the ring, and we're just not going to let him. Kind of walk on top of these. I don't really know if we need to walk on top of them necessarily, but it was kind of cool to do so. Alright, so we're going to keep moving our way over here. It looks like we got another section here where we'll have to look for one of the rocks in order to kind of trick Boromir into repositioning. I don't really see anything just yet. Alright, so we got this awesome catapult, and we're going to be using this probably shortly. You know, you would think that Boromir would have seen that giant catapult that just magically materialized out of nowhere, but he didn't see it, so that's probably the best for us. Obviously, we don't want him to catch us because he's kind of a little under the influence of the ring right now, and, you know, he will take it from us. There's no doubt there. He's not quite in a good place at the moment. There's a lot of pressure on him. You know, his dad really wants that power. Obviously, he wants to kind of protect his people. However, as we all know, unfortunately, there is only one that the ring complies to. It is not interested in serving mankind, that's for sure. Alright, so we're going to move back up here. Looks like a couple of more little leaves and branches that we can kind of knock over, and we'll use our ability to pick up the remaining of these studs. Making a little bit more progress on our bar, but we still got a long ways to go, though. Alright, so we got a staircase here. We'll be able to push the statue over, and this should start a chain reaction. And then as you guys can see, it looks like a bunch of blue and some purple pieces up here. So that definitely filled up our bar a lot. That helped a ton. I'm really glad we were able to kind of get that figured out and get ourselves moved up a little bit further. Seems like most of the pieces that we're kind of getting for the studs seem to be more of the silver variety, so obviously they're not worth as much, but every little bit helps. We're nice and small, so we should be able to fit in here. Kind of beat that up with our bare fist. Did you guys see that? Didn't even stand a chance. Kind of nice if we had our weapon, but unfortunately we don't have it on us. Alright, so we're going to be able to kind of double time it looks like. We'll quickly beat up these bushes real quick and get a couple more studs real fast. And obviously we'll beat up this boulder as well while we're at it. Looking like we're at about 60% of our bar at the moment, so we're filling that up pretty fast now. Kind of getting some gold pieces in here as well, so that's definitely helping us kind of move our way through this a little bit better. Be a lot better if we actually had our sword, but that's alright. Our bare fist will be more than enough. Plus we also have the one ring. I mean, can you really go bad when you have the one ring? Eh, probably not. Oh, we do have our sword. Well, what do you know? We just had to kind of bring it out a little bit different. We're actually with some other companions at the moment, so we'll be able to kind of work our way back over to Frodo. Obviously, we're still kind of moving our way through the mission. Alright, so it looks like we kind of cleared out quite a bit of this stuff. Actually, I guess we'll make sure we get all the pieces out of this guy. That water's actually pretty deep over there, so I don't want to fall in that. And then we'll move over to the right-hand side here. It looks like we got some ores and some other stuff. Alright, so it looks like we got most of the stuff out of there. We can't quite do any damage to that at the moment because we obviously don't have the correct weapon from the prologue. Like we got some little bushes and stuff up here, so we'll be able to beat those up. And we'll move up to the front part up here. It does look like we do need a companion that can start a fire. I do wonder... Looks like we'll kind of need to work a little bit more on this. And then we do have our fire kind of still burning over here. So we'll actually carry our torch over here and start this bad boy on fire now. Alright, so let's double time it up here. Beating up that bush, of course, and then obviously we had a bunch of pieces fall all the way back down the hill, unfortunately. Alright, so come here, Legolas. We actually need you due to your jumping ability. And then obviously we'll go on this tightrope here real quick. We'll make sure to go grab that blue piece because I definitely want that. And I wonder... Ah, yeah, there's a couple more pieces up here, so I'm glad we were kind of willing to shoot at those. Oh. Alright, let's finish getting all this stuff here real quick. And I'm guessing there's probably something that needs to be built for our companions, because I don't hear them following. But now they have that trampoline, so they should be able to kind of bounce their way up here and rejoin us. Maybe. Come here, Gimli, I need you. We were successful this time around, guys. We were able to get that true adventurer, which is always awesome. I'm always a big fan of that. Plus, it's always nice if you can do it the first time around anyway, because then you don't have to do it when you do another Let's Play. So that is always kind of a nice thing. If you kind of take your time doing it now, next time you have to do it, it makes the game much, much easier. And plus, you can kind of fly through it much quicker. Alright, so we'll move our way up here. We've got Gimli we'll be using in just a moment. He's all excited to get thrown, isn't he, guys? Alright, we'll venture down here real quick and see if we can do any of the stuff on the ground before we kind of work our way up to the next level. Come here, Gimli. Alright, so we may not be able to do a whole lot just yet. We'll see if we can move this piece over. It looks like this is a little bit damaged, so we may have to hold off on that. I might move that over for just a moment, but we need to switch over to our trusty elvish friend. Oops, I fell off on accident. Let's get back up there real quick. Having a little bit of difficulties. Man, I cannot seem to jump up here. There we go. We were able to get that taken care of. Alright, and then we'll move this piece over, and it looks like when that fell down, that actually pushed those tiles back down. So, now we should be able to jump up to the next level. Ah, this is so much faster with a character that's definitely more built for this kind of stuff. Much as I love Legolas, unfortunately, he's not really made for kind of taking out cover and like objects and stuff like this. Alrighty, so looks like we need to do something with throwing our buddy here. So we'll pick him up real quick, give him a good lob right into this. Alright, so it looks like we actually have an object up here. Alright, got a couple more things we can build. Obviously, a ton of stuff that we can destroy, so we'll quickly make quick work of that. We can kind of use the rapid fire on the bow to kind of destroy a lot of this stuff real fast too, which is kind of nice. Obviously, there's the sword. Looks like we're not quite in the right spot yet, so we need to go back up there still. And if we push this down, now we should be able to get some of our guys up here now. I always forget that they can't jump as high as us, so we always have to spend a little bit more time kind of getting them all up here, and it's always kind of a little bit of a process. Almost got the statue destroyed, I think. It's getting pretty close. And obviously we're going to get a bunch of little studs from that, which is always really, really helpful.
Frodo? Where is the ring?
It has taken Boromir. Would you destroy it?
I would have gone with you to the end. Go, Frodo. Run!
Oh wow, we got lots of people around us. Let's take care of these Uruk-hai real quick. Switch over to our other companion so that we can shoot them off of the top pretty much. But it actually looks like we can actually just destroy the bottom pillars, so I might do that instead. That way we can kind of still continue to have our sword. Though it looks like we will need to switch over to him here in just a moment though. Alright, so we're going to move our way down a little bit further, switch back over to our sword, so that way we can pretty much just chop right on the bottom of these, and then we'll fight all the remaining guys that were previously just on the top a moment ago. Alright, let's go check out this side real quick. Looks like we got a guy kind of hanging out in here. Don't know if we can do anything about this, but we can at least shoot that guy off the top, though. Alright, so we're going to move our way down. Obviously got a couple of guys up here. Highlight both of those bad boys, and they are no more. We don't have to worry about them being a threat. Obviously we got several guys over here, but I don't seem to be able to hurt them. Alright, let's not get hit by that, and we'll throw our companion real quick, and that should give us access to now attack these guys. Question is can we actually jump over here with Legolas? I doubt it. It looks like we probably need to do something else, but that's all right. We'll come back and get that at a later date.
The Horn of Gondor.
Boromir.
Alright, so we're back with our other companions now. Obviously, we're going to clear out these ground forces, switch over to Pippin, and we'll work our way up so that we can actually do a little bit of a flanking maneuver right now. It's just a flesh wound. We'll be okay. Alright, so we got several more guys down here. Unfortunately, our companion's actually pretty low on health because, you know, he just got shot by an arrow. Alright, we're gonna do our flank maneuver real quick. Alright, he's got one more heart left, guys. We got this. No, not the broom. The broom, man, that is just, that's cruel. Who shoots a broom at somebody? Come on. Alright, let's clear out all these guys real quick. Jump up in this bad boy in just a moment. Man, just when you didn't think it could get any worse, he tries to shoot us with a chicken. Like, really? Come on. That's just so mean. Alright, so it looks like he's got about 5 hearts in total, 4 left at the moment. Looks like we got to do some ground pounding, pretty much clear out the infantry on the ground, and then obviously when he throws his shield, it looks like that's when we're able to attack him. So really, it's just a lot of dodging at the moment until he decides that he needs to come on the ground and try to fight us. Alright, looks like we got one more guy on the ground. He's still throwing some of his knives, and it seems like he has like an unlimited supply of them. Oh, Boromir just got absolutely destroyed.
They took the little ones. He's down. Frodo, I tried to take the ring from him.
The ring is beyond our reach now. I do not know what strength is in my blood, but I swear to you, I will not let the White City fall, nor our people fail.
Our people.
No.
I would have followed you, my brother. My captain. My king.
No. No. Ah. Ah.
Sam. Come on.